Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Alright, check this out. This is day 4. I wasn't on yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday because it was late. It was late already, so. But we back in this bitch again, locked in day 4. We at 24 followers now. We got a salute to Uncle Leon for the follow. Thank you for the follow. We got a salute to Lit Lighty. Thank you for the follow. And also salute to Emily Stone. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. I'm trying to make sure this stuff look right. Yeah, so we got 24 followers. We need some more. Need at least about 28, 26, 27, 20 something to get up to 50. And we locked in. So everybody just make sure y'all share the live. Get everybody to like and subscribe and follow on YouTube and hit the follow button on Twitch. But we finna lock in on UFC. I'm gonna get back to playing Resident Evil for sure. Don't worry, I'm gonna get back to playing Resident Evil. But because it's already like a little bit late, I'm just gonna play a couple games of some UFC. And yeah, we just gonna chill, rock on out. If this stuff start tweaking, I'm going to cut the game off and we just gonna do some reaction videos. Cause I don't know why my shit be moving, just all wacky. I gotta see what's a good. Let me see something. Cause I'm trying to figure out why my shit like this. This nigga Ray J got banned on Twitch is crazy. Let me ask Grok real quick. What's a good on Twitch? Okay, but let me see if there's anything I can change the settings real quick on here. Yeah, let me exit out of this real quick, then bring it back. Okay, we should be good now. We should be good now. Okay. But if it start acting up and tweaking on the audio, I'll just go ahead and turn this off and do a couple reaction videos.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I swear, I hope they don't play me, bro. I hope they don't fuck me over, bro. My connection has been acting funky. Bro, it's acting up. I can feel it. It's like I don't even got a lot open.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round one, a trilogy to be completed between Amanda Nunes and Valentina Shevchenko. Last meeting, UFC 215, Nunes by split decision.
Nunes by split decision, a fantastic fight. Shevchenko is going to take the lead a little bit more in this fight, not allow Amanda to get going forward, not allowing Amanda to beat her based on activity.
She got that kick to the body home. Man, these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated when you are watching this level of activity from these two women at the beginning of the fight? Caught that kick there.
Have you seen anything like it? About a minute into the fight, these women are balling, they are brawling. Somebody's gonna go down.
I mean, somebody has to.
Man. And a knee.
Oh, nice combination.
All right, so Nunes' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there and trying to end her opponent's night.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
34 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
You rip the body there. Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head. Beautiful block there.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Straight right hand, but she misses.
She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Huge connection by her there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man,
Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if
that
she
ain't
can
gonna
recover
stop
from
shit.
getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds to which to recover. They'll get her on the stool.
That ain't gonna
Physically,
stop
she's
shit.
compromised.
That ain't gonna
Mentally,
stop.
can they keep her in this fight?
Still.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over.
Oh!
Gonna beat this bitch
She's
ass.
hurt.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. She landed that shot to the leg. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down on one and end the fight.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get...
She put everything in that one, now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
Oh! Huge.
Oh my goodness, she hurt her again.
She's got her in a lot of trouble.
Oh! With a flying knee right to the... Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing, but it has been one of the best fights of the year.
It's been one of the best fights of the year. Both have laid it on the line. The blood, the bruising, the physicalness of this fight has been so fun to watch. I don't know if I even care who wins the fight. I just know that I've been entertained, and I know that both of these women are going home with some extra bonus money.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant. Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She crowns her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
All right, so a lot of swelling on her now. The referee is...
Oh!
Well, she went... Oh! Oh, she's officially wobbled now. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch, she's taking it for a ride. And now she's in mount. Gotta be careful here. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Deep breath.
Under a minute now to go, round two. Lands the ground and pound strike.
She is so dominant from the top position. Nice.
Nunes is in half guard now.
She's stepping over the mount here. Good round.
All right, good news, bad news. Good news, she is able to get to the end of the round and back to the stool, but the swelling on her mouth is out of control. She might actually have some sort of fracture in there. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but...
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go. She missed with that jab. Huge connection by her there. That will do it!
Wow!
That was some bullshit. It's all good. That's the first match. We just getting warmed up, man. That's just the first match. We getting warmed up. Fuck you talking about? And plus, it's my connection, man. This shit don't be moving as quick as I want it to. And I got like the highest connection, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know what's going on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes, Demetrius Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrius Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, big right hand, yes.
Dude getting... Oh, that hurt. That hurt him bad. That knee hurt him.
Nice job by him defensively there. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Johnson's bleeding from the mouth. Oh, what a shot there. He's lucky his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was open.
I was torching that nigga. I was bink, mink, mink, mink.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here featuring the perennial welterweight contender Leon Rocky Edwards. Figures to have a decided striking advantage in this match. He believes his jab is going to be a key to setting up his power shots here tonight, and every MMA round begins on the feet. No different here. All right, good to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proven ground tonight and popping off that jab right out of the chute.
It's his best weapon. I mean, it dictates everything for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because it tells him when he gets a read and he gets the range on the jab, he starts to throw his kicks. He's a phenomenal fighter, and he's a puzzle that not many people have been able to solve.
Nice straight right lands.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now.
Effective jab there by Edwards. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Nicely done to the body. Oh, and he caught the kick. Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Trying to kick the leg out. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Oh, huge kick. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shit into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, they'll fix it.
There's no takedown threat. If there was a takedown threat, he would not be throwing so many knees. But there's no threat of getting taken down, so he is just letting those knees fly.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Stephen Thompson. There's that body shot. Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Thompson.
Okay, use your footwork.
1 minute. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Nice block.
Thompson swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Fucking that boy up. Damn, what happened? Why I'm steady losing connection with these guys. Hey, it's a W for me, so shit, I don't care.
Ready, fight. Ready.
So here he is, the UFC flyweight champion, Demetrius Johnson, still undefeated at 125 pounds. You know he's got some power, but the submission game has really been there in the UFC. 9 career wins by submission. You got to think the opponent is mindful of that going into this one tonight. So a combination of knees here in the clinch. They all landed to the body there. Nice work by Roy Ball.
I love that one. I love when the guy throws a kick with that much power.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never flying knee lands to the head.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Let's go. Push,
Johnson's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Slicing and dicing, looking good with these elbows tonight, champ.
He looks like a Michelin star chef trying to slice and dice in the kitchen the way he's tearing his opponent up.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Now he's in trouble.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Big ground and pound.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's got it. He's got it.
What? Fuck out of here. How the fuck I lose that?
Ready, fight. Ready. Good.
Arguably the fastest fighter on the roster. He manages distance brilliantly. We get another look at the UFC flyweight champion, Demetrious Johnson, here tonight. And you know he's fast going in, but a hard guy to simulate in training. We'll see if that speed advantage plays out here tonight in this matchup. Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go.
Oh, the uppercut is clean. Lands a big elbow there. Oh! Oh, he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the cleanest of the bunch.
He turned his chin, made his chin touch his shoulder with that beautiful hook. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Oh, nice body shot.
Let's go, let's go.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
The leg takedown is good. All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You got to put this guy on his back early, and you got to put him on his back often.
And right into side control.
Look at that. Recognize who's about to lose position. Oh, nice elbow.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Johnson.
Take your time.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
All right, we'll see if he can apply. All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here.
Yeah, they got me
We're
on
gonna
some
fight
shit.
out,
It's
ladies
cool.
and gentlemen, another round coming up.
It's cool. I'm finna go play this submission game with this nigga.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here.
Stay heavy on that cut. Let's go.
kick is there to the body. All right, so a nice straight punch there. After he caught the leg, he decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Oh, perfect execution on the low kick. Effective punch there by Johnson. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fighting. So, for him to secure that knockdown early, he has to feel good going forward.
Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there.
Oh, my goodness! Oh!
Now, he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch.
Push him off! Push him off!
Demetrius Johnson gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Well, another strike block there. He's doing a really nice job keeping his hands up to protect the cut on his eye from getting any worse. Quick level change. Oh!
Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. He's back on the guillotine now.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gonna be it. Oh, bucks the hips and gets out.
What a beautiful job getting his hands to the hips, lifting him all the way up, freeing his head, and defending the guillotine. Great job.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. 30 seconds to go in round two. Head kick there, blocked by Johnson.
Oh, big elbow.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Entertaining scraps so far. All right, so as the cut man gets...
Ready. Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Johnson. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. Big knee there.
Bro, move your head.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch. That was a slick transition.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here on DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, I'm in a position. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar, just get the ground and
He
pound.
can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will...
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar.
Arm it very tight.
Some fucking bullshit, bro.
Holy smokes.
That's some fucking bullshit. Fucking random, son. Just fucking random. Come on, man.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the talented Kiwi Kai Kara-France. He believes a win tonight is going to position him for a shot at the ultimate prize. That is the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship. Stylistically, he believes his power is going to rule the day here, but he certainly derives a lot of confidence from past performances against wrestlers like Askar Askarov. There is nowhere in this fight where Kai Kara-France feels unsafe. Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Cejudo. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, a big left hand.
Oh, my goodness. Caught the kick.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Kara-France is bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching out to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble. Lands that beautiful jab.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Just missed with the left there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
45 seconds remain in the round. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. 30 seconds to go.
Oh, inside kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Final seconds of the round. And now some separation. Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Kara-France's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner
come
upstairs
on,
that
hit the
nearly
skip
closed the
button,
show.
bitch.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt a takedown, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling.
Oh.
So, change levels. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him control that side of his opponent. Nicely done. Fonce's mouth is just pouring blood. I'm not sure I've ever... Oh, that is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? That shot blocked by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Oh, nice. Beautiful punch lands.
30 seconds to go in round two. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Massive knee lands from the tie clinch.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. All right, round three coming up next. All right, well, good news, bad news here. Good news, round is over. Bad news, the cut on his lip, as nasty as we've ever seen in the UFC. Really, really bad. And you got to think at some point the doctor's going to get called in. If it's any worse than it is now, this fight is going to be stopped. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Oh, high-level stuff there as he blocks the strike and counters with a jab.
It's a beautiful fast foot jab with meaning.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack.
Throwing that jab, no good. Reach advantage was his at the outset, and he was able to take advantage there with the punch. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position call stop for this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
3 minutes now to go on the fight. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight.
Man,
another
get
nice
this
good
nigga
series of kicks by him
down.
there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. An uppercut landed. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, another one.
Big right hand there.
Fucking go. Come on.
Oh!
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Oh, big knee.
I'm starting this. You gotta start that.
Back to his feet. Oh, another big knee. Oh, big knee to the body.
Big knee.
You got it.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, this could be over soon. Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Big right hand. He's hurt. He's wobbling.
I was not trying to go. Like, he got me though with that nice round kick.
Ready.
All right, DC, here we go with round one between these two women, and neither one seemed all that rooted in a game plan in our fighter meeting, perhaps because both fighters are exceedingly well-rounded.
Yeah, whenever you're as good as they are, when both of these women have all the skills, you don't really have to have a game plan that you're going to stick by, because you have the ability to adjust as the fight goes on. I'm just wanting to see which one makes the first move, because at times when you're fighting someone with the equal skill set, it's a little bit of hesitancy early until you can find which way you want to approach the fight.
Fast pace here in the early going. Man, these women not wasting any time and both realizing a lot of success offensively early.
It's a great fight. It looks like it belongs in a video game.
Oh, huge left. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Crazy numbers round one. Nice straight there by Lemos. 3 minutes. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Lemos.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Big shot to the head.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost... Oh, maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Oh, big left.
Huge shot going on right here. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Oh, huge left. Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Big right hand. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Lands a good combination. Lemos' eye is a...
Oh!
That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Bullshit, bruh.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there.
This live. This live. I see your comment. This live. Hold on, I I gotta exit this out and bring this shit back, cause my shit's so laggy. My shit's so laggy. I might have to start doing playbacks if I start playing games. I think that would be a little easier because I won't have so much latency. Like, I don't know what's going on for real. But all my, like, any button, it's like, it goes so slow.
Well, you knew Joanna Jędrzejczyk would be back. She wasn't going to go out like that. The spinning back fist courtesy of tonight's opponent, Zhang Weili. We felt like we were settling in for a longer fight that night in Singapore in what was a rematch between these two. And tonight, here we go. Let us see how it plays out.
The greatest strawweight of all time, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, versus a woman that she has put together 2 classics with. In fight number 1, it was an instant classic. It's a fight that we will remember for the rest of our lives. And then we go to Singapore, and the fight started with Zhang Weili dominating. She picked her up and threw her down. She was physically too much for her. And then she landed that beautiful spinning back fist to end the fight and end Joanna Jędrzejczyk's career. Zhang Weili is a beast, but Joanna Jędrzejczyk, the boogie woman, wants to get it back and get it back in the worst way.
Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Got to think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win overall.
That's a big moment for her, landing this particular strike, because this strike allows for her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only 1, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's going to play out.
Oh, near perfect execution on the switch kick by her there.
You have got to be a phenomenal athlete to pull this off, and she is exactly that. Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful combination there from Zhang Weili. She is throwing everything with fight-ending intentions tonight.
I mean, you saw it in her title-winning performance against Jessica Andrade. We had seen Andrade put people out over and over, and Weili landed that right hand, put her in the first round.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable to see, and she is continuing to do that in her performances since capturing the title.
Zhang swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Jędrzejczyk gets caught with that punch. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Good body work with that hook by Jędrzejczyk.
Real nice body kick lands.
Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Heavy kick downstairs.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing...
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
A couple of hammer fists now. Final seconds of round 1. Round 2 is next. All right, champ, I'm not a doctor, but she has absorbed so much damage to that facial region. Might even have a fracture of some kind.
Yeah, it seems like something's
it's about
broken
to
in there.
lag out.
You don't swell
Opponent
that
about to
much
leave.
unless something really bad has happened in the fight.
Yeah, the opponent just left. I don't know if it's something going on with my internet, bro. That's like the internet connected to the remote play is always the most. I don't know what's going on, but Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I get like a adapter that can connect to my Wi-Fi. I get an adapter that connect to the laptop to the Wi-Fi, or that to the, yeah, I don't know. But it's like everything is just, it's like it's lagging. It's like it's a 2-second lag or something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Aljamain Sterling. Hasn't necessarily been a fast starter in the UFC. There's no denying the toughness, the creativeness, his scrambling ability. You know about the wrestling acumen, but he uses his length very well. This is a hard guy to hit, and it looks like he'll be hard to hit here out of the chute tonight. Lead kick landed there by Topuria. Fighter connects there.
Keep that head moving. Head movement.
Just missed with the elbow there. All right, so how about that? It did not take long for the wrestler to land a pretty significant strike. The uppercut gets through. Now, if you're on the other side of the BJJ fighter, perhaps this gives you a little pause trying to get this fight to the floor.
You know, wrestlers are known to have great hips. You can generate a lot of power when you throw the uppercut right, when you throw it from the hip, and he did exactly that.
Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Topuria.
Oh, nice.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Keep that pressure going.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, massive hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, big left hand there.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let it off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Nice entry there, and able to finish. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes.
Nice.
You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Under a minute now to go. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Topuria is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Big power shot there. Oh, maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut.
Oh!
He hurt him again.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signal.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes.
Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more.
Let's fucking move!
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Now some uppercuts.
Oh, you heard him with the left hook. Oh, yes, now we're going.
Trying to finish this fight.
Oh, good knee.
Big knee to the body. Oh, huge knee. Oh, he's in real trouble now.
I need you to move. I need you to move now. Let's go.
Wow, what a fight.
So, DC, I'm not sure if fear of fatigue is a factor, but given his body of work in the UFC, you got to be surprised that he hasn't attempted to get this fight to the ground where he can let his submission skills take over.
Maybe he is anticipating.
Sterling gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
So now that strike appears to have opened up.
And it'll be interesting to see how.
And back to his feet.
Awesome. Perfect shot. He's hurt. Cut him
Oh!
What?
There it is!
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the...
That was some fucking bullshit, bro.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here's the five-tool player, Zhang Wei Li. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate when it comes to attacking the legs as well. Zhang Wei Li is focused on striking here tonight. Oh, slips and rips.
Hands higher. Hands higher.
Oh, nice block. All right, early round action here, and Zhang Wei Li not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Wei Li is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
Changes her stance. Bone on bone, nicely done with the high kick. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, there's that hook shot. Certainly found the target on that attempt.
Found the target and really puts her opponent on notice.
Lead left by Zhang. Honing in on those counters. We cross the midpoint in round one. Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by Zhang Wei Li.
And everything's landing with so much power.
25 total strikes. Oh, huge connection by her there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Oh! Back to the feet. Oh!
Uppercut.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
There it is again. Look at that. Mixing up the attacks, landing a nasty elbow. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out of there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you gotta go for blood. I know it's against her, it's not her MO to be over-aggressive, but right now it seems like it's just, oh!
And that'll do it! Zhang Weili!
Holy smokes!
All right, so she gets...
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one of this highly anticipated affair. And well-rounded doesn't even begin to describe it. Both women have every skill in the book.
Both of them have every skill in the book. They're so talented. They train so hard. They come from great camps. This is a very even matchup.
Push kick there to the body. Oh, roundhouse kick. Trying to establish that jab once again. Switching stances here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, how about the timing and the execution to get the ankle back? Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
Big shot to the body.
Ooh, she lands again.
Oh, man.
Oh, another massive kick. Godinez gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
Great job landing that body kick.
There's the single. All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, the north-south choke is very difficult because everybody is so well-versed in submission defense now.
Right.
But if done the correct way, it can happen. But you hit that north-south choke. Hope that your opponent turns it in.
Looks like she's trying to set up a sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, no!
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. We need to work.
Oh, she got out, champ.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were right in her obit.
Right in her
Come
obituary.
on, block this
Oh, great
shit.
ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Oh, massive kick lands flush. Oh, that's about as big a body shot as you'll see, DC. Let's see if she can close the show here.
She landed that strike perfect. She was looking for it, and she found the moment where it landed. Big combination.
Final seconds of round one. Round two next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. You see the cut just above.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round as our next round gets underway. Some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Nicely done. Oh, man, she's got great fighting instincts, right? Reverses position, and now she's in a position to potentially finish the fight.
Yeah, she did a great job recognizing that she was going to have to change something. Not only did she reverse the position, she finds herself in a very dominant position herself. Great job blocking that shot.
Nice straight punch there. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Oh, she caught the kick. Nice job to land the straight punch there. So you thought maybe she'd go for the takedown after catching the leg. Instead, decides to go back to her bread and butter, her striking, and certainly found the target there. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. And a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. That was a big check.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Oh, you gotta like that, DC. She caught the kick and immediately counters with a perfect takedown.
She got an opportunity, and as you know, this young lady, every opportunity she turns and uses to her benefit. She did exactly that.
And she caught the kick. She gets the clinch position yet again. Oh, nice ankle pick to get the fight back to the canvas. Nice. Nicely done. Under a minute to go. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm in range. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie. Digs her shin into the ribs. Great body kick.
Oh, nice ankle pick. Great shot there. 2 rounds in the books. All right, well, some thought maybe we wouldn't get here, but there's the horn signifying the end of the round. She had her opponent rocked at one point, wasn't able to finish. Gotta think she'll be looking to do just that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s tonight if need be. She's got a good jab.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Godinez's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high crotch.
Godinez is in half guard.
Oh, nice. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Very nice leg kick there by Lupi.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation. Oh, nice hook.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Gotta be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Godinez's head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
All right, I'm gonna put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters. She goes right, and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. Oh, nice right hand.
Able to check the high kick.
Great job getting to her position. Right into that single collar tie.
Oh, and she lands the hook.
And she separates from her opponent.
Godinez is low, quick entry to get it on a
that
single.
was a great single. Oh, great entry.
Godinez is in half guard. Right into side control. She's got her back now. Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
Hey, stop.
I almost had that one, man. Motherfuckers just love playing this submission game when they lose. If my character was just kicking motherfuckers, just was better at kicking them, giving them some better kicks, this would have been a W, but I don't know what's going on, man.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, well, a lot of people have planted their flag on Magomed Ankalaev in terms of his future light heavyweight greatness, but the UFC matchmakers do a masterful job in terms of setting up a test that you need to pass in order to get to that requisite next level. This is a challenging stylistic matchup, and even the confident Ankalaev acknowledged that. Ooh. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out. Oh, he's in trouble. Back to the feet now. Oh, perfect head kick there. Ankalaev's cheek looks...
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand. Oh, uppercut. Oh, man. Oh, that's big.
Oh, big left hook there. Ooh. Big left hook coming. It's blocked.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, another knockdown! Oh, this one could be over soon.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with. He's gonna try to take down. There we go.
And he's back up.
Another big takedown.
In position for a submission attempt here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ankalaev.
Got it very tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following the game plan, and it's working.
Go for the single. Go for the single.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Ankalaev's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts set. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. Well, that was a damaging 5
that nigga
minutes.
fucked
We'll
my
see
eye.
how he can...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Okay, let's go. Yo, fight.
Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Rips the body there. Huge left hand.
He's hurt again.
Back to his feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. That's it. Magomed Ankalaev.
Fucking go. Fuck wrong with these niggas? Okay. Alright, shit. I want to play something else, man. Shit. I don't know if I want to play Call of Duty though. I feel like I'm gonna just fuck up so much. It's like I do want to play Call of Duty. Alright, fuck it, let's try it. If it start fucking tweaking, I'm getting off the game. I'm not finna play Call of Duty like that.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up. Stand by. Enemy Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment. Battle Royale.
Marking contract. Cancel that.
Gas is closing on your position. Just you hightail it out of there. Enemy soldier incoming. Hunt down the enemy. Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Heads up, an enemy squad marked you as a bounty target. The squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy. Enemy dropping into the AO.
How the fuck did I get in here?
Your squad mate is belly up. They're returning to base. You're the last of your squad. Finish this. Your squad mate lost the fight. They're RTB at this time. You're losing ground. Moving. Precision airstrike standing by. enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate hostiles and secure supply caches to get rid of it. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is inbound. redeployment. Earn redeployment or die trying. You gave it a solid try. Time to...
That was some fucking bullshit. Fuck off this shit, man. Cause all they do is fucking cheat on this bitch. All they do is cheat on this bitch. Let's see what's going on. We got Star on. See what he talking about. Hold on. I hate these fucking ads.
Crime, meaning black on white, white on black, it pales in comparison, you know, because the black crime aspect is the numbers are far higher than white on black crime. So yeah, we understand about history, we understand these things, but we're talking about what's happening today. We're talking about what's happening right now, and whites are not running around killing blacks. That's just
no. They're shooting up schools. They're shooting Hispanics, Mexicans, anybody that gets in their way. That's who Caucasians are killing. Asians. They're running up into the schools. They're mowing down children in your state, Connecticut. We won't talk about that, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the playing field is somewhat even, even though it's not. But so what do you think should happen to Carmelo Anthony? You didn't answer that.
And there are niggas shooting each other in the hood. Okay. That being said,
regular shit.
I think Carmelo.
That's regular shit.
Regular shit. Correct.
Niggas gonna keep on dying, and that's nobody's business. But what should happen to Carmelo Anthony? Please.
I think Carmelo Anthony should be tried for first-degree murder. And yeah, absolutely, because I think that young thug had a sinister intention in his mind to bring that knife there to that event. I think he should be kept in prison without bail and tried by a jury of his peers and sent to prison for life with the possibility of parole. I'll be kind.
Choo choo. Do you remember that?
I'll be kind for that.
Choo choo. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Hang on. Do you remember that old sound I used to make on the old Star in the Morning show? Choo choo.
Yeah. Every time I talk, choo choo. Every time I talk in the background, choo choo. They're trying to.
And what does that sound represent? Choo choo.
Yeah, coon train.
That's the coon train that you're on right now.
That's the coon train that I'm on. You say that I'm on. But Americans know what's happening. Americans know what's happening in their backyard. Choo choo. Oh yeah, choo choo. Exactly. Choo choo. Americans.
Listen, I may be half cracker, but my father told me back in 1972, boy, with the exception of your mama, don't you ever shed no tear for a cracker. Now I can hang on. I can sympathize with the Metcalf family, but clearly he tried the right one, not the wrong one, the right one. Go ahead and land your plane, sir. Gene Richmond.
Well, he did. He tried the right one. He tried a very violent young man. He tried a very violent young man who made the decision. Yeah, who made the decision to take his life for something that didn't call for that. Yeah. For something that didn't call, and this is, we're going, as you see, there's a great divide. You got blacks sending money in saying that he's some kind of race hero, and you got whites coming to the reality of this experiment just is not working. This black-white experiment is not working, and everybody is waking up to the reality. It's just not working. There's, like I said, there's this high level of black criminality and black violence that goes on.
Let's see, because Academics on too. Oh, and Aiden Ross live too. He back on Twitch. Fucking hate ads. Wack must be on Extreme.
You see, that's not what he's talking about then.
Penitentiary.
Difference between the penitentiary
and 13. Yeah.
Amazing. You'll get time served and go home today. The bad news is it'll probably take me another year to get you another trial, and you're gonna have to go through a whole new trial. And we don't know how these people are gonna, deal. We don't know what the jury's gonna. You cannot. A jury's a jury. Get home.
Yeah, fuck that.
I didn't plead guilty to attempted murder because they know I didn't do it. I pled guilty to discharge of a firearm. Just discharge of a firearm in the air.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the actual incident.
Okay.
And I got time served and released.
Yeah.
So then after 7 years?
7, 8. Like 8 years. Yeah.
8 years you were out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then I guess knowing that now while you're in the bin and you're saying, okay, I'm about to get out. What are you thinking now? What are you thinking about when you get out?
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did
you think about that at all while you were in it?
I did. My brother ended up in jail with me too, and
I don't think he ever talks about this idea of him being a human trafficker.
I went back to prison like.
Let's Google that. Baca. Because I always thought that's why Drake got the backlash. Oh, he didn't know jumper? Oh.
So you get out, and then how do you end up meeting Drake? Like, how long did it take until you get out? This ends up happening, and you sort of start moving in a different direction.
Pretty quick, because when I went to prison, I went to prison with the guys in my era.
Right.
I grew up with, and that I can figure out things. I even tried to do the label thing, like I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm. That skill sort of on deck, but then meanwhile you're just not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right after Kendrick Lamar's pop, but I think that we kind of get where he's getting at.
Baca served on Drake's security detail for a bit before being signed to OVO Records. Now, first of all, I don't know what it is about rappers and their security team. There's a very high profile case, and a certain rapper's head of security is at the center of the investigations. Now, maybe I've just never had security before, but I do feel like it's a little strange to be so buddy-buddy with people who are like supposed to be serving as your security. In 2014, Baca was accused by his on and off again girlfriend that he forced her into spicy work and also took her money.
Okay, so chat. This weird case that they're saying Baca has is not that Baca is like some rapist. It's that Baca was trying to be a pimp. That Baca, whatever, again, I'm not saying pimping is cool, but we do have to understand the culture that everybody has acknowledged and not everybody has shamed people who have claimed that they're pimps, right? Like we have to realize Snoop Dogg paraded around as a pimp with nobody saying nothing to him. We got to realize people in the culture have accepted songs like, I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm a motherfucking PIMP. Like, it's you know, I don't know if we're looking at insane pimping or catching a charge for pimping is a weird case. Basically, gangbanging is weird as well, because it's like, yeah, no one. You get what I'm saying? Pimping is kind of upheld in hip hop, same as gangbanging. If one's a weird case, if you catch a charge associated with it, the other should be a weird case.
I think it's really interesting that the woman who initially accused Baca of forcing her into prostitution, who was also going to bring human trafficking charges against him, then dropped those charges, only keeping the assault charges. And it's interesting because her lawyer says that
a fifth third better means an early payday.
Terry, it's coming early.
I think his call dropped out. Am I on mute? Did your call drop out? Florida Boy J. Okay, he dropped out. Call back, or do you want to cam up Florida Boy J? Let me know what's going on. All right. Guys, hold on a second. Someone sent a donation in. Thank you. They said, Star, can you play the audio again? Most certainly. Thank you to the young lady. And I don't see your donation in front of me, but let me play this audio one more time, guys. And there's my Zelle information. Some of you ask about Zelle. I appreciate your support. This is, again, from the amazing Lucas on YouTube. Posted a video roughly 5 hours ago. So this is where the my source is coming from. Okay, hold on. Let me take my time here. John Morant. Here we go. All right, Florida Boy J, I'll get you in a second. I see you now tapping back in. Make sure the audio's okay.
It was raining. It got rained out like crazy bad. Everybody trying to get back to their cars or get in, places where they, wouldn't get all extra wet. Dude was sitting up under the tent, right? He was on his phone, right? My daughters was up under the same goddamn tent. Yeah. So I'm paying attention to my kids, but at the same time, they're in the same vicinity. So I'm watching everything going on around it because I'm there for my children. So dude walks up, McKellen, bro, he wasn't even under the tent at the time. They came from a whole separate tent and walked over there. They intentionally went over there to this kid, man. Dude was sitting there on his phone just trying to get dry. You feel me? One thing went from another. They grabbed this man and they tried to punch on dude. Dude went in his bed and whatever. They went to try to jump this dude and punch on this dude, man. And he protected himself, dude. That's what happened. Yeah. It wasn't just one. It was both of them, bro. Austin, that dude that got unalive, and his brother physically went over there to intentionally. It's not to the point that he brought a knife. For one, it wasn't on school property. The school is at least 5 to 10 miles away. It was community track meet, bruh. It wasn't a school track meet. So he had the right to have a knife on his person, bro.
Okay, I just played the audio again. What are your thoughts? Salute to the amazing Lucas on YouTube. That's where I got the audio from, okay? Florida Boy J, do you want to cam up? If not, I will bring your call back in. Give me a second. Someone just sent in a Zelle donation. Hey, Evelyn, let me get Evelyn on the line. I appreciate your support. Evelyn's out there in Long Beach, California. Evelyn, thank you for your support. Are you there? Late night, Evelyn?
Hi, how you doing, Star?
Evelyn, I'm alive, baby. What's cracking? I'm alive.
After your caller that you just had on, I said I wasn't going to call in, but I had to do it. I had to do it, Star.
Gene Richmond, number 9.
Yes, I mean, I know he's your friend and everything, and I'm new, you know, calling your show and everything. But I like, you know, I like your show. Some people spend their money on, you know, coffee and stuff like that. I don't drink coffee. I said, let me go on and give some money to start.
Thank you, darling.
But anyways, you know, I can't believe it. He say he's half a Haitian.
Well, he's American first, and he's as serious as colon cancer. He's not trolling. That's Gene Richmond, a.k.a. number 9. He's as serious as colon cancer.
Well,
Go ahead.
This young man, if he was in that tent trying to just get out of the rain, sitting there on his phone, minding his own business, and then the white boy, we can look at the two pictures and see that the white guy is way bigger than he is.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's got an exact twin brother. Are they identical twins?
Well,
do we know that?
You can see pictures and video footage of the two. I guess they were born minutes apart, so that constitutes as twins.
No. I meant was they? No. I meant was they like the same size? You know, have the same girth or whatever.
Pretty much. So there's a strong possibility that, you know, Carmelo, who was thin, you know, a track runner, he probably felt in fear for his life. I got two big brolic white boys, and hey,
I heard
I
that too. She said girth.
You get the poker out and
What
get
you
ducked
mean?
out. That's old terminology. Ducked out. Go ahead.
You're not gonna just work me over like that.
Yeah.
And maybe he did. Maybe he meant to stick him, but he probably did not mean to kill him.
Right.
Yeah. You know, he meant to get him off of him.
Yeah.
You understand? I know he didn't mean to kill him.
He asked one of the police officers, was Austin okay? And then a cop informed him that he was deceased. So he did ask, you know, is he all right? Go ahead, Ev. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I said I can't believe that boy he wanted to kill that boy, but he was not going to take an ass whooping from him out there in front of all those people, him and his brother.
Right.
And I think he acted accordingly. And you know what? Really, to tell you the truth, I don't even think he should be in jail. I think that they should have are they minors? They should have went ahead on and let his parents take him home under their supervision
No,
until he was time to go to court.
Both boys were, well, one was 17. I thought he was 16, but they're saying 17. And Carmelo Anthony is 17. So technically, I don't think that they're minors. And somebody did die, so you do have to be arrested. I mean, you know, to be fair, but
no, you can be arrested, but they also can let your parent, if you're not grown, they can let your parent take you on home. You're gonna be under arrest at home. Now they could do that.
Hang on, Evelyn, you're close to my age, and you're in California, right?
Right.
Okay, that sounds hot out in California and up north, but we talking Texas, okay? A white person died, goddamn. We know it's 2025, but a white person's dead. Somebody's got to be locked up. Oh, you're black. Yeah, let's lock you up. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, that is, you know, it is in Texas. But I have to say this, too.
Yeah.
Now, the guy that was on the phone, he didn't see all them killers at the Capitol. He didn't see all them F-150 trucks at the Capitol. He didn't see none of that.
Yeah, he saw it
at all. And then he say he's a half of a Haitian, and they still making Haiti pay right now for standing up for themselves and saying we want to be free and we not gonna be a slave no more.
Right.
You mean to tell me that he is saying this? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious.
I know you say.
Hang on, Evelyn, he just sent it a donation. He's on the screen right now. He says, what is he saying? The man on the recording is a black FBA fiend. Not friend. Fiend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still talking crazy. But listen, Evelyn, I got to take other calls. I appreciate
Okay. All right, Star. Thank you very much for
darling.
accepting my call.
Great to hear from you. Take care now.
All right.
That's Evelyn Tappan. Gene Richmond's still going hard in the paint. Yeah, free Melo. I said that yesterday. Free Melo. Where's Florida Boy J? Is he calling back? FBJ, do you want to cam up, or you good on the line? Your call dropped out. Florida Boy J.
Yeah, I'm just cooling on the line right now. I'm just doing some edits from the show while I'm talking to you right now. Okay. Dropping some clips right now, but yeah. So you wanted to talk? I was talking about the hypocrisy in American sports, and especially in the NBA, with how we had, even going back in the day, we had Pistol Pete. You know what I'm saying? Pistol Pete Maravich. You know what I'm saying?
You're going back. You're going back too far. Most of the young people today don't even know who that was.
Right, but that's why I brought up Austin Reeves, who's currently playing, and then I brought up Andre Kirilenko, who played in the early 2000s, where, like I said before, you have these white players that have gun reference nicknames, but then black players or just Ja Morant, he can't have this gun celebration. And at the end of the day, we celebrate gun culture. I understand he's in a city like Memphis and in the stupid things he has done.
Oh,
but
my
for a
God.
league that, like I said before, profits off of guys with these nicknames and their marketability soaring with catchy nicknames and phrases that go along with that, for white players to profit off that, and you're penalizing and costing Ja Morant $75K for doing that. Now he's doing bomb celebrations to pretty much, laugh in the NBA's face. Because just like when they told him last week, hey, don't do it again, and he did it the next game. But then
hang on a second. No, he didn't do it again. He did something different.
No. I'm saying last week. I'm saying last week when he got fined. That's when he got the 75 because he did it back-to-back games after they told him don't do a gun celebration the first game.
Hang on.
I'm saying
he pulled out. He did the gun celebration the day.
They just talking about fucking Ja Morant. Nobody care about Ja Morant.
Confluence is the connected workspace where teams can do.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so, on the way to North Star Mall.
Act just talking about TK. Nobody give a fuck about TK.
Come on, tell me. All right,
Both
so
like girls?
There you go.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hey.
Okay. I said besides sex.
Hey.
Don't gas her like her. I'm trying to help her out, ladies. Bad influences. Oh, okay. I told you don't besides sex.
Oh.
And you gotta say, oh, okay. So what else? What else?
We both like girls, like.
Besides anything physical.
I have no idea, like.
Okay, all right. That's all you had to say.
Yes.
Yeah, no idea. So does he.
Okay.
Like, about to be with her, you little nigga.
So, bro, isn't it crazy? Oh, I need everything. All right, well, what do I get in return?
Bro, I'm a vibe. We both like girls. Well, like, why would she like you? Like, why would a girl like you?
Yo, this shit crazy.
Like, if I had a bad bitch next to me, right? I'm like,
I need everything.
No. If I had
What
a
do you
bad
bring?
bitch next to me, right? And I'm like, oh, you know what? She's a vibe. Go talk to her. She come back to me like, nah, this girl's pretty, but she's boring as fuck.
Nah, she's genuine and very caring, and she's loyal. Cause I have to talk to her, cause she can't talk for herself apparently.
Bro, she just said that you're not a virgin.
I don't know. I don't care.
The hell? Oh, man. She's really caring and loyal. Bitch, you ain't a virgin. Like, come on, man. What you doing? You ain't a virgin.
No, but that's loyalty too.
She embarrassed you in front of tens of thousands of people.
But she's loyal enough to say, hey, listen, girl, stop capping me. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, but bro,
I think that's what she was.
Because she was trying to run with that shit. Like, she was really trying to roll with that. I'm a virgin.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? Then she just pulled her card immediately.
Okay.
As soon as I said that shit, she's like, nah, girl. Nah, girl.
Yo, keep it real. She got a bigger body count than you, don't she?
No.
Who, her?
Yeah, no, I'm saying she has a bigger body count than she does.
Yep. I don't know. It's hard to tell nowadays. You what? Virgin and you? How much you got?
You guys can believe whatever you guys want.
Huh?
Below 10.
Below 10, bro.
Yeah, I think she got more.
Rock, paper, scissors,
Because she lied about it.
Oh, yeah.
She tried to deceive.
She's probably secret about it.
She tried to deceive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're right, though. She's probably like the loyal one, and because you can see it on her face, and she's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Dumb but loyal. This one dumb but loyal, but this one is like, this one is like
prom date.
She's slippery. She tries to deceive.
What, her?
Yeah, you can't trust her. She's slippery.
Yeah.
She is loyal but dumb. This one is deceptive.
and a liar. So this is dangerous
Period.
either
Clock
way.
it. Clock it.
I see in your eyes, like,
She's like too, like, you know what I mean, like zannied out or weeded out
Zannied out is
like to try to lie, right? Like, she won't even remember the lie she said 10 seconds ago. This one though,
I'm a virgin.
yeah, she lucid and lying in your face, you know.
Hey, listen, man. As long as we lie too.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either she got more or they're they got the same. It's one of the two. Either she got more or they're the same. That's what I think. Chat, what do y'all think?
All right.
Anyway.
Yo, Mo, do a poll, man.
Yeah, we'll do it. Well, you know, nah, it's not that serious. All right, and then what was the last one? Oh no, well she has her guy, so she's good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say what keeps her single, but she was showing apply to that.
Wait,
All right. What? Go ahead.
What keeps you not married?
Oh shit. Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, why did he not marry you, yo?
You're 30, bro.
Yeah, son off.
Yeah.
That's a good question, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
4 years.
Yeah, Henny. Or Barney.
Actually, we did try to get married, but it's complicated.
Wait, how old is he?
33.
What does he do for work?
He works. I can't really explain it. He do like inventory. Yo, let's keep it at that.
Oh, inventory.
So you sell drugs.
Yeah.
You. Inventory.
Come on, wait, what? Is it Amazon?
Yeah.
No, bro.
Amazon.
Dealer.
No, for real. He do
The
like.
nigga delivering packages.
Yeah.
But it ain't Prime.
Hey, Prime.
Yeah.
I said, fucking
It's Prime product, but not Prime. It's Prime product, but not Prime. I'll tell y'all that, man. Bro, okay, so what's holding you guys back from getting married then?
Well, we went to the courthouse and we had needed some certain paperwork, and we didn't have that paperwork, so we got to go back and get married.
Oh, so he's.
What is that? Is he okay? He's not a U.S. citizen.
No.
Like no.
What is he? Hispanic?
No.
FBI, open up!
You Jamaican?
Haitian? No. Yeah.
Haitian?
Hey! Yeah, we be on that.
Oh.
All right. Well, why did y'all get ceremony? That don't matter. He's Christian, right? Or Catholic?
I think he Catholic.
You think?
So why don't y'all just get married in the church? You don't need the state to recognize it.
I don't know. That's good. He don't really go to church.
Yeah, we know.
He got a second family.
He probably do.
Hold on. What area does he live around, if you don't mind me asking?
Y'all know the Broward.
North Miami? Oh.
Broward.
Yeah, but he from Little Haiti.
Yeah. Oh, he sell drugs.
Bro, hold on, man. This don't make sense.
That nigga a hood nigga.
I'm gonna assume he's here illegally, which is why you're so reluctant to answer questions.
Yes.
Okay. So, if he's here illegally, like, it should behoove him to marry you so that he can get some kind of status. Why did he like that? Like,
he's trying to work for it.
Right. We tried, but that's what I'm saying.
No, but she went right to the courthouse. She got a petition with CIS.
Well, we didn't know. We thought that was the way to do it, so we just went to the courthouse
So
and tried to get married.
this nigga did his homework, his research and shit.
No.
So
wait, so yo, bro, let me get this straight.
Hey.
So y'all want to get married, and y'all just went straight to the courthouse. You didn't like do research done.
I mean, we Googled it, and they said go to the courthouse.
Wait, Google?
That's real.
Wait.
I ain't never been married before. I don't know what the fuck to do.
She went on Grok. Hey, listen, you know what?
No, she didn't even go on Grok, man.
She should have went on Grok. Yeah.
Cause, bro, like in my head, I'm like, yo, like, why? If this dude is here illegally, he should do everything in his power to try to marry you. So, like, why has it not been done yet?
Well, he doesn't know Google.com, but the thing is like,
nah, man, I think she's annoying, bro. I think that nigga like, I don't know if I can do this.
No, but you're right.
He's risking peril of getting deported because he's like, I don't know if I can do this.
No, but you're right though. But
because every day he stays in the U.S., especially under the Trump administration, it like becomes more and more dangerous.
How do I marry a illegal?
Is it kind of a red flag? He hasn't married her yet?
No, but like the whole red flag is right. And shout out to him. I don't want him knocking on my fucking door. Why the fuck are you with him though? At 30. Like something's up because it's like you wouldn't be with a nigga doing all this crazy shit.
He a sweet talker, ain't he?
But she's 30 years old though. Like,
she said inventory, bro. That nigga a scammer.
Yeah.
No, he ain't.
Now that I know that he's a Haitian illegal,
inventory your fucking licenses.
Yeah.
What'll be next?
Inventorying fucking PII for private information. Like, nah, man.
In Little Haiti.
In the Little Haiti too. Come on,
Yeah,
that nigga a scammer. 1,000%.
So tell me, why are you with him though at 30? Because you say you want kids, right?
I do.
Like,
I mean, honestly, I never really like expected all of this to go down. like to be
What is
facing.
this a podcast or
Not the podcast, just like Trump and all this stuff. You know, like we got together.
Man,
Like
don't blame
I
Trump.
didn't.
Nigga, don't blame Trump now.
You didn't vote. You didn't vote for Trump, or you didn't vote at all.
I couldn't vote.
Why you couldn't vote? Oh, two criminals.
No, nigga, cause my
I am a snitch on herself. Because what?
Because
Are you a convicted felon?
No, I registered to vote down here, but I'm still registered in my home state,
Oh.
so they wouldn't allow me to vote here.
Who would you vote for?
I don't know. Probably Kamala.
Oh.
I mean, Wisconsin's an important state, man.
It is.
So you could have just voted like mail-in ballot.
I thought about that, but then they started selling the mailboxes on fire. So I was like, you know what? They gonna burn my damn ballot up anyway. It was just too much for me. They were setting them on fire. They were like bombing them, setting them on fire.
I mean, but that's like a minor thing though.
What?
Fire.
Did anyone else here vote?
No.
All right, good.
Wait.
Given, what are you gonna say? One more.
I said W.
Okay. Yeah. Given, ladies, I gotta ask this question. Since you guys have been listening on this panel to some of the opinions of the ladies here on the panel from different walks of life, different ages, do you guys think women should be able to vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Even though you guys have been here listening to the same conversation as us?
Yes. Well, well, when you put it like that.
Y'all think women should still be able to vote?
Yes. I can only speak for my. I think I should be able, but I didn't vote, so either way it go.
And
I'm
like you
fucking
girls
better.
didn't voted, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Like
vote
at all.
All right.
I did.
Do you think men should allow women to lead, given the conversation that we've had so far up to this point?
No. Not at all.
How many of you say no? Raise your hands if you think men should always lead and it should not be women. Raise your hands if you think men should lead. Only one? I heard more than one no.
Yeah, I know. I heard like 5.
Damn, y'all niggas can't even lead yourselves, so raise your hand.
I know, right? It's like, no.
Okay, ladies, I'm asking again. Given the conversation that we've had so far, do you guys think women should lead men?
So far.
Yes or no?
No.
The
No?
jobs.
No.
I know you for you.
Occupations.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Women should lead men?
Yeah, I mean, it should be. I don't believe in that. Like, I don't. What is that?
Yeah, but like he's saying, given what you heard so far, do you think that you would trust any of these girls to lead?
I trust myself. I don't know. I don't know these people.
Once again, given what you
Well, it
heard
was
so
really
far.
it was between a man
Thank you.
and a woman. It's fine. Bro, they don't comprehend the question. It's fine.
No, but like you
He,
said,
actually proves my point more.
he just asked another like entirely different thing. Like it wasn't the question you asked.
He was trying to be more specific, but all right, it's fine. We got to keep it simple, bro. On this one.
You're right, though.
We gotta
You're
keep
right.
it simple.
It's not Friday, bro.
Yeah. We gotta keep it simple. All right. So Mo, you want to give us the thing, and we'll get into the topic at hand. We got a video for this one. Go ahead, Mo.
Yes, this is about a guy who he just had enough of it, man. You know what? Maybe he's gonna just assume the worst. What does it mean if she's not texting back?
Yep. And I will ask this real quick, ladies. Or do you want to play the video first, Mo, or do you want to?
Yeah.
Or question? What do you think? Mo? Question first. Okay.
Question.
Ladies, have you ever not texted back or contacted a guy that you were actually interested in? Maybe you forgot, slipped your mind, or something like that, and then you fucked it up. Have you ever done that, or is every person you've curved that you decided to do that? We'll start here.
So you saying?
Have you ever not responded to or curved the guy that you actually were interested in? Maybe you just forgot or some shit came up or whatever. Or has every person that you curved, it was deliberate. This was my intention.
No, it's not always deliberate.
So there's been like one or two that slipped?
Yeah.
Why did you hit them back?
I mean, I smoke. Sometimes I just forget. Sometimes
All right.
I just forget.
Okay. What about you?
I'm a very clingy person, so like I'm always be answering back, and the only reason like I wouldn't is because I'm sleeping or busy or doing something.
So everyone that you have curved, you actually wanted to do that.
Mhm.
Never slipped your mind.
Mhm.
Do you smoke too?
Yeah.
So you never forgot about anybody? You always remember?
Yeah, because I'm really
Bless.
clingy. I'm all about my person.
All right. What about you?
No.
Okay, so none never slipped the cracks for you.
Wait, what was the question? Like, have I curved somebody? I forgot. Yeah, oh yeah, I have.
Have you, but the question is like, has you ever curved a guy that like you actually liked?
Yeah.
Okay, so you let a few slip through.
Yeah.
Fair. What about you?
I don't know how they can do this
But
shit.
it's probably just because I was just working a lot and just got really exhausted or something. And then I just left it alone. But usually I'm kind of like her with where I'm at, if I'm
So
about
you didn't
someone.
follow up and he didn't follow up and it just got lost.
Probably like one time, yeah.
All right. What about you?
I feel like yeah, cause I don't know. I just probably didn't have riz. I don't know. I couldn't. Like when I really like someone, I kind of get nervous and like I feel like I kind of make them drift away.
Okay, so you left them on red or didn't respond to them because you were nervous.
No, I just feel like I'm really dry. Like when
So
I
they got
like
bored by
someone,
you and left.
Yeah, boring.
Probably.
Yeah, I was about to say she a boring bitch.
But that was like in the past, cause like I got over that already.
I
Like
mean,
when
so
I
you-
like someone now, I'm like, okay, I like this
So
guy.
you got riz now, is what you're saying?
I guess yeah, I got riz. Yeah.
You learned.
Yeah.
That's cap though.
I don't think women need riz.
You're right though.
They don't need it. They don't need riz, bro.
Like they need looks.
You know, I always laugh when women say they have riz. I don't think any women have riz.
Oh.
Who?
So false.
Who's Riz? Riz?
Yeah.
Who has Riz?
Oh,
Oh,
little
that's
man.
Riz.
Got a little man.
This is why y'all have no kids.
Do you guys know what riz is short for?
That's why y'all have no kids right now.
Do you guys know what riz is short for?
What?
Razzle dazzle.
Renaissance.
Razzle dazzle.
Wow.
Wow.
So no one knows where riz comes from.
No.
It comes from
Jizz. Stop talking. Go ahead, Lauren.
It comes from charisma.
Oh yeah.
I definitely have
I got
charisma.
Oh really? You have charisma?
Yeah, for sure.
Who?
I definitely have
I got
charisma.
some, man. 2 tablespoons.
Period.
Is Shorty in the middle
I don't know.
Jamaican
I
or
think
some
the rest
shit?
of this interview, I think the chat would disagree.
2
that you got riz, but
tablespoons.
that's fine. Okay. Have you ever let one slip through the?
2 tablespoons. You done know.
Have you on hold for that long period of time, man. Just say, start them on the line.
Oh no, yeah, you know, I like listening on the show anyway, man. I always listening. I work overnight, so it's like a tranquility. It's like my peace right here.
Thank you. But you are a sponsor, man, so I don't want you waiting, that period of time, okay? But I appreciate you. Guys, please go to youtube.com/@HeatSt. And when are you dropping something new that you can send us, or do you want to send us something else we can put in the community section this weekend?
I can do that. I'm actually getting ready to do another video tomorrow, so in the next week or two, I'll be sending you another one.
Nice. Okay. Well, if you got something from
You know,
the
I'm
past,
trying to keep that algorithm going.
Yeah, something from the past, send me that as well, and Amy will get that up as well, all right?
All right, appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
That's love.
Good to talk to you. Salute, okay?
Yes, sir. Have a good one. Y'all be good.
You as well.
Peace and love.
Okay, that's one of my sponsors. Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? Area code 973. Janet.
Hey, sir.
Hey, Janet, how are you? It's cracking. Late night.
Hi. I was just calling about Ja Morant. I'm sorry about Ja Morant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my thing is this. He can make all the gun signs he wants. Because you know why? This is the country of the red, white, and gun. Okay? We was made from the gun. We was united by the gun. And we beat our biggest foe by the biggest gun that was ever dropped on Hiroshima. So he can make he is a symbol of the American dream. And when he makes those gunshots, he's telling you that he will defend himself no matter what. And that is the American breed, that's the American creed. So all these people that are up in arms, that got these secret NRA memberships and guns in their house, should just shut up and stop being so hypocritical. He has a right.
Hang on a second, Janet. Let me jump in. Now, you're not a basketball watcher, are you?
No.
Okay. What you're saying sounds hot, but and Florida Boy Jay, you can jump in here if you like. Somewhere, somehow, the NBA and the players' union became willing slaves, willing, and I don't know why they allow people to sit so close to them. I mean, like right behind the goddamn players and say all sorts of offensive things. It's almost like you can't even, respond. I saw Florida Boy Jay recently. LeBron James and his family sitting somewhere, and some kids were behind him, like talking crazy. And me as a grown ass man, I say, damn, why did they agree to that? Does this have anything to do with the players' union accepting this, Florida Boy Jay? I'm really confused.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to go to the players' union, and I'm going to go to the other thing that you said. The players' union is whole ass niggas like C.J. McCollum, Chris Paul, and I want to say, and a bunch of other bum ass niggas who played for the Celtics who were part of the players' union who signed this crappy contract a few years ago and got these niggas in this position. But it's been a long line of goofy players' union reps, president. I forgot the dude, Billy Hunter. Whatever. He was cool with David Stern back in the day. Have they got the bag? Yes. But have they protected the players? I mean, no. You've seen the mouth at the palace. We've seen Vernon Maxwell go in the crowd and punch a guy. We've seen Russell Westbrook a few years ago almost go in the crowd in Utah. You know, Utah is one of the predominantly known as one of the worst places to play at. So no, the NBA doesn't protect these athletes at all. You can't get into your games. Like I said, you are out there. You're supposed to be yelled at, heckled, and I can't do a gun gesture after I hit a bucket or a dunk or do my job.
Right.
That's like telling an NFL player after I work hard, bust my ass all week, when I get into this end zone to score this touchdown, put food on my family's plate, I can't do it. I can't dance. I'm supposed to walk off like.
But now, hang on a second. Somewhere again, they must have accepted the terms and conditions. Janet, any knowledge about this? Because you do research a lot, Janet. Did they accept these terms at some point in time? Not to respond to not to say anything on social media. I think that Kyrie Irving was really mistreated. But again, I don't watch basketball like that, so I don't know. Janet, any knowledge there?
Well, what I would want to do is I want to look through their contract, because my thing is I can see certain languages in certain union contracts because they are a public figure. However, when the contract impedes on their constitutional rights, one, freedom of speech, so the symbolism he could do. Second Amendment, right to bear arms, which means that, he's a proud gun owner. He's an American. So once those contracts impede on those two fundamental rights, then something is wrong.
Okay.
Because we're treating this man like a criminal for symbolizing what America is. Yeah. We have the United States has won its independence by the gun. We had united the country, the North and the South, back together by the gun. Yeah. We have conquered the West by the gun. We have freedom across the world by the gun. And even in some things that I disagree with, like those guns on the ground in Haiti, because the Haiti people are, I think they're trying to fight back, but not too much. And they're kowtowing. Okay. Their government is kowtowing to the United States gun. So, but my whole thing is this. This man is an American. He is showing the American symbol. That is what we have been taught. That is what we pledge allegiance to.
Okay. Janet, I hate to cut you short. I got all of that, but I think we should do a little research on why, they accept the terms and agree to this sort of stuff. Anything else you want to speak about, right. Janet? I'm getting backed up on calls here. And Tiffany, no. Tiffany, sit tight in the queue. I see you. Tiffany, sit tight. What about Austin Metcalf? Janet, any thoughts, any opinions? I played some audio.
Again, he had a right to defend himself.
Okay.
And it's like they're slowly taking away the colored man or black man right to defend themselves. So you're subjugating them to second class citizens, as they don't have the same rights as the Caucasian man. Because had it been the other way around, and they went over there and just stabbed him for no reason, or say if they went over there to jump him, I don't know. This is what people are saying, and they hit him. He fell and hit his head. Would they be caught up on first-degree murder? Because that would have been first-degree murder, because that would have been intentional to harm him. And if he died in the process of that, that's first degree. So,
Jan, I hate to cut you. I have to take other calls. Great to hear from you.
Okay.
Thank you, Janet.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, hold on. All right. And Florida Boy Jay, you good to hang out or what?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Hey, Tiffany. Sorry for the hold. Are you there? Timestamp Tiffany.
Hey, Star, how you feeling?
Great to hear from you. You sent me a crazy video that I can't post it. Some type of stabbing in London. It was at an Uber. What was that? That was crazy.
Yeah, he jumped into the cab at the he got knifed up. He was knifing him up from both ends. But that's every day, occurrences in the UK. Right. Because that's that's what they do. They don't carry guns. The police, to my knowledge. Mm-hmm.
They're called the bobbies, and the bobbies have guns usually in the glove box. So if they need to come with some type of SWAT, they can bring guns with them. But the patrollers, the bobbies, or they used to be called the peelers, they don't necessarily, pardon me, carry guns. But yeah, that was a crazy video. Florida Boy, I'm going to send you that. The guy's getting stabbed from both sides in the back. He's hollering, and why did the pussy ass cab driver not step on the gas?
Oh, he wouldn't take off.
I seen that video. Yeah, and he kept screaming at the cab driver to drive. He was like basically tweeting with him.
Drive, bloke! Drive the goddamn car.
Yeah, that video went viral. I want to say like a year and a half ago. That video went viral. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw something crazy like that go down when I was over in the UK, coming from a sports event.
Okay.
And the knife and stuff came out.
Okay.
But
well, thank you.
I wanted to touch base. Yeah, I wanted to touch base on the incident in Texas. And
what are your thoughts?
Just as a parent, and I'm sure other parents can relate who have children in sports. We can handle our own, when stuff jumps off. But when it comes to sports and they starting to engage, especially with, you hate to make it a race thing, but that's exactly what it is. And you can always feel the vibe, especially when it's coming down to baseball, lacrosse, and stuff like that, where, it's an integrated thing. And they get sour about losing. Okay. The vibe completely changes. Yeah. And I can only imagine how the young man felt. You got two big husky, corn-fed kids coming after him because he had his brother's back in a moment. Yeah. It's raining. I'm, just trying to set the scene of how he felt. Right. And even if we were to reverse the color, people would feel the same way, that he had to, pull out something to stand up for himself. If somebody had you cornered, what else? What would you do? And especially if they had a history of bullying from the things that I've read up on X, because I'm tuned in just to see the comments and just the things that people are saying, and it just shows where we are as a society. It's not going anywhere. Like we have
racism is here to stay. Racism is here to stay. And let me just clarify in case people didn't hear me say this. I do want to see justice prevail, but I'm not just going to fall into this whole thing of the black kid was just so bad and so dangerous, and the good white kids. Kids will be kids. I really want to see some video footage here because the nation is, figuratively divided, if you will. Okay, anything else you want to make mention of, Tiffany? I appreciate everything that you do by way of the timestamps. Any other stories that you want to mention or bring to the table?
No, that seems like, the topic that everybody, is talking about. I mean, we got the tariffs and everything that we've been, discussing Floyd J. That was cool how he covered that earlier. So I appreciated that conversation.
Yeah.
It's wild because it's like, it's the outrage, but then, it's something again that has been brought up time and time before, and now you got somebody who has the balls to actually, lay the smack down, and it's an uproar. And yeah, wow, we have some people, who are, I guess facing the brunt of it all, but it forces us as Americans to collectively say, okay, how can we benefit and come up off of this? Can we make our own product in the U.S.?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any real resolution to this type of uproar, if you will, because we're a nation, beautiful country that it is. And I'm gonna always specify that we've been nurtured on hatred and racism, and the dominant society has programmed many people so much to the point where they will automatically look at certain groups and say, oh, they're contentious, they're bad, they're just the bottom of the barrel. But I thank you for everything that you do again, Tiffany, and anything by way of any developments, please keep me posted as you do via email. Okay,
I will do. Thanks for letting me speak. Have a good one.
Take care. Bye now. Timestamp Tiffany tapping in. Luis, I got your email, and anybody else who has been blocked in that live chat, please reach out to Deeds. Her Cash App information is on the screen. Luis, I don't know why you were blocked. What did you say? You said something crazy. Huh? Hold on a second. Photo Jay, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
I'm responding to Luis spends money. I don't know. What did you say? What did you say? You said something crazy, man, and then more than likely that's why Deed sat you down. But I just responded to your email. Thank you to Charlie. He says the nigga Mello is a hood legend. Well, sir, that sounds hot. But we're talking the NBA. If you're talking about Carmelo Anthony, or you talking about Carmelo Anthony from Texas, I'm not sure. Is Carmelo Anthony, the basketball player, a hood legend, Florida Boy Jay?
I think both are now official hood legends. If you want to be honest, I think they both are equal hood legends. But do you think that maybe you are giving the Knicks too much love by not including Carmelo in the top five? I think Boris had a great point. I mean, the Knicks are a trash franchise, and they always been trash. And it's not going to have anybody that ever had anybody. So Carmelo Anthony being top five isn't out of this world. They've always had bums there in New York. Like anybody outside of Carmelo Anthony, outside of
no, sir. Did you say love? No, I don't show the Knicks any love. I mean, and I want the Knicks to be better. New York is the number one market. I'm tired of seeing people come through the number one market, brand deals, endorsements, and all sorts of things, get the bag and not producing. Aaron Rodgers, who you and I have spoken about, he's another one. He knew what New York could do for his fading career. He took the bag, produced nothing. Brett Favre as well. Carmelo Anthony, I mean, you can answer the question better than I. How many finals, how many playoffs, how many things did he do for the quote unquote Knicks other than be a volume shooter?
Absolute ball stopper in the scrub in the tub when anytime it mattered the most, or he was compared to a contemporary. He was never an all-NBA. He was never an all-NBA player when he was in the league. He was never a top five player in the league. Even in his best year, he was never a top five player in the NBA.
So you're being sarcastic when you say, am I showing them?
No, I'm not. I swear to God. Carmelo Anthony was never a top five player in the NBA when he was in the league. There was never a point, and I will battle anybody who ever called it. Carmelo Anthony was never a top five NBA player when he was in the league.
I didn't understand what you were saying when you said, am I showing them too much love? No.
No. I would say the Knicks have so low expectations and always had trash players on their team, a bunch of lunch tail guys, no real niggas. That Carmelo Anthony being in the top 5 isn't out of this world. Tonight we're talking about the Boston Celtics or the Lakers or something.
Well, listen, I may or may not play. I don't want to get a copyright strike. ESPN, that's a little risky. Mad Dog, he did a whole breakdown, and he went back to Willis Reed, Dave DeBusschere, Bernard King, and a host of others who
Earl Monroe
clearly, in my mind, would surpass Carmelo Anthony. But I had to say that. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna play the video. I don't want to focus on it.
But Bernard King was like Melo of the '80s, though.
Were you there? You saw him play, or you just going by stats?
I'm going by. Did he win a ring? I don't know. I can look it up.
Well, if you can, please. I don't think, but Carmelo Anthony was a better player than Bernard King. But you, while you're looking it up, I'm gonna read the live chat. Number 9 says, "Is Tiffany the woman that went to Pakistan to meet the 19-year-old boy?" No, sir, she was not. She was not. Sit tight, Florida Boy Jay. While you're doing that, let me bring in area code 480. Please watch the language. Are you there? 480.
Yeah, Starler, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Who's this?
Okay, yeah. This is Kevin calling in. Hey, so I just wanted to speak on the situation about the stabbing.
Please.
Yeah, so for my thing is this. They're talking about bullying all of a sudden now, supposedly that the two brothers tried to jump him. But my question is this. If it was a track meet and the young man wasn't participating in the track meet and the school's tent that he got into the confrontation with the young man was not his school, what was he doing in another school's tent? Then on top of that, so if this was on school grounds, I'm pretty sure there's a no knife, no weapon rule on any school grounds. So why was he on school grounds with a weapon? It seems like a lot of people.
Okay, well, now hang on a second, sir, because the audio that we played, the guy specified it wasn't at a quote unquote school. That's number one. So with regards to what you're asking, I don't have all the answers. Let me just say that. With regards to the, it's already been confirmed that Austin grabbed or touched Carmelo Anthony first. So I have to ask you, with all due respect, are you on the coon train?
No, sir, at all. Okay. I'm on the West.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
No, that's a fair question. That's a fair question.
Okay.
That's a fair question. So that was new information to me that it wasn't on school grounds. So that changes a little bit of aspect of that for me, because you're not supposed to have any weapons on school grounds. But if the event wasn't on school grounds, then that takes it out of the argument. I do wonder why the young man was under the tent of a school he didn't attend, and if these individuals were bullies.
Because it was raining, sir. To answer your question, the audio again that I played broke down. They were all up under the tent because it was raining. Did you hear that part?
No, sir.
Okay.
So this is new information. So yeah. I logged into your show like maybe 15 minutes ago. Okay. So anything you played, I didn't hear. So that's new information.
If I can recommend, go to the Amazing Lucas on YouTube. I got the audio from him. He gives a great breakdown, and I mean, no disrespect, man, but I'm not entertaining a whole bunch of coon shit. Niggas just so upset, because some white folks, are upset, and he's a honor student. Niggas die every day, sir. Yes, right?
That's a fact. Listen, I don't care if he blue, black, or green. I mean, I don't like that a kid lost his life, but I could care less about if he white, black, like the color don't mean nothing to me. But I appreciate you letting me know about the new information, and I'll check that out on Amazing Lucas. And I appreciate you taking the call. Yes, I don't want to speak when I don't have all the facts.
Okay.
So I'll check that out. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Salute. Okay. I didn't mean to take his head off, but we got people out here dying for less. I got a classic Rolls Royce from the 80s. If you scratch that motherfucker with your car, I'm gripping up on you. I'm just being honest.
Sorry, the caller was smelling biscuits in the oven. Sorry, he was smelling biscuits in a white oven and reached for the handle.
Hold on a second.
I brought up the Bernard King stat.
What'd you get, Bernard? Now, I'm not doing a deep dive on Oh, Carmelo Anthony, the basketball player. But if I have to, I'll pull out Mad Dog, who broke it down. Go ahead.
Well, I will throw a caveat in your way. Carmelo Anthony and Bernard King both averaged 22.5 points in their career in the NBA. So that is a interesting stat. But when I'm looking at all NBA, Bernard King did make all NBA. Carmelo Anthony did not make all NBA first team. Bernard King did it twice. Melo didn't do it. But Bernard King was a 4-time All-Star. Melo was a 10-time All-Star. He made second time more NBA. He scored more career points, played longer in the league. But if Melo is a certified bum-ass nigga, Bernard King has to be a certified bum-ass nigga because he had a shorter run, and he pretty much did the same thing at the same height. Bernard King was more of a guard. Melo played more of a 3-4. But they both were volume shooters, both bum-ass niggas when it got to the playoffs, respectfully.
I let you speak because you know basketball, today's basketball, better than I. But hasn't the league evolved since the days of Bernard King? So no, Bernard King, to most people back then, was not a bum-ass nigga. People flocked to the Garden to see him play. And there was a genuine love and support for the Knicks because the Knicks won the championship back in 72, 73. So shouldn't Carmelo Anthony have gotten at least one ring since the days of Bernard King? Since the players are so much better now, right?
No, because Bernard King set precedent to be a bum ass nigga and live off the Knicks lore of 5 years before he even got over there. And then that's why Patrick Ewing got to skate, and that's why Melo got to skate. A bunch of bum ass niggas not getting it done, sliding, thinking they Clyde Frazier. Clyde Frazier should have been putting his foot up their ass way long ago. So none of you niggas need to be pulling up a Rolls Royce and fur coat till you get a ring like me. Okay. This is probably why Frazier's supposed to be on.
Okay. All right. Sit tight. Nathaniel, I got your donation via Cash App. He says, tell the white man we had odds until we even. Okay. Thank you for your Cash App. Zion, I got your, hold on, guys. Okay, Zion, you sent me something on Instagram. What is this? Something to do with Zion Williams facing serious charges. I don't care about that right now, sir, but thank you so much. So something with a high yellow mammy. Did she get stomped out or something like that? I don't want to put too much stuff on the table. Rory's butt plug. I got your donation. Thank you very much. Zion, thank you again. Let me just say salute because he did send a donation. Okay, sit tight, Florida Boy Jay. I do want to play another video if you've got time. Let me put my email address on the screen if anybody else has things to send in terms of videos. Oh boy. This I want to play with regards to Trump and the stock markets. This is important, guys. I don't have the full story because I was rushing earlier today. So let me just get up to speed for those of you who also are interested in the tariffs and what's going on. Okay, here we go.
But let's start with the stock market. Soaring today after President Trump announced he is putting a pause on tariffs for most countries. Last week, of course, Mr. Trump implemented tariffs on all U.S. trading partners, and the market went into a panic. But today, it surged moments after the president announced his plan to pause tariffs for over 75 countries. The pause will last for 90 days, and the administration says it will not release the list of 75 countries exempt from the taxes for the moment. What we do know, though, is China is not on that list and is now facing a 125% tariff. Our Scott Budman has been watching the stock market carefully for days. Scott, you're our human form of Dramamine, trying to calm our stomachs through this roller coaster ride. What can we tell from today?
You know, it's interesting you say we were watching the stock market day by day for the last 5 days, hour by hour, and all of a sudden, this giant move up, Garvin, and then we check and we find out it was indeed because, as we've seen before, President Trump putting a pause on most of the tariffs. And we've seen this almost Pavlovian response from investors. When a new tariff is mentioned, the stock market dives. When a pause on any tariff is mentioned, the stock market shoots higher. And we saw that big time today. Interestingly, as you mentioned, though, the tariff on China, where we do so much back and forth buying and selling, went up even while the stock market did as well.
No, I know you told us not to look at our 401k last week. Some people did.
Right.
But now with the stock surging again, so are we back to even? Are we back to square?
We're not. Most likely, depending on where your 401k is and how risky and how much is in stocks. If you think about it, going back to last Wednesday, when the tariffs were really put strongly in place and we saw huge drops, over the next 4 days, the stock market, and I mean the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, lost very nearly 20% of its value. That's a huge drop. Today, the markets were up by about 7 or 8%. So a big jump. And a matter of fact, the biggest point jump for the Dow and NASDAQ in history in terms of pure points. But 7 or 8% is not 20%. So again, the 401k and your college funds are for long-term things here. Even in the short term, though, we're still down over the last week.
Now, President Trump fancies himself a great negotiator. And one thing you could say in this case is he came out with a huge offer in the beginning and now has dialed it back. And some would say, well, that was the plan all along. Can we tell if that was the plan all along?
You know, plan is doing a lot of work there, to be honest, in that sentence, Garvin. There was the goal that Trump said from the beginning. We're going to put a lot of tariffs on these countries to try to get something back, whether it was immigration reform or less fentanyl at the borders or a lowering of the tariffs that countries like China have on us. And so we really went full bore with these tariffs. And now the 90-day pause, he says, is to negotiate some of those things. So, okay, if that's the plan, it's working. Was it worth the gigantic loss in value that so many of us felt as an individual, not to mention as a corporation? I don't know. But the good news in all of this is we have 90 days, and they will very likely be chaotic days to figure out what these tariffs will mean.
So clearly at this point, we talked about our retirement funds, now just talk about going shopping and prices. What's that going to mean for us? I have an idea. You're going to tell me because those China tariffs have stuck around, we're not in the clear as far as rising prices.
Right. I mean, the China tariffs go into effect immediately. That hits a lot of clothing, a lot of electronics, some car parts, some food, a lot of toys. We're already hearing some economists say that this could be felt around Christmas. I mean, that's months away. And yet, if prices start to rise now, it could affect even holiday shopping. These things do fall like dominoes. Also, the 25% tariffs on car parts. Canada and Mexico, aluminum and steel are still in place. They've been in place already. So eventually, they're going to be felt by us as well. It's the other ones that were put sort of seemingly randomly last week that really caused the stock market to fall that are now going to be negotiated over the next 90 days. But those are 90 days where I believe we will start to see some prices go up.
Okay. Scott, thank you very much for the insight.
Okay, I just had to get up to speed on that. Thank you for your patience. King Walker, I got your donation. He said, Star Mad Dog was speaking facts. Stephen A. Smith smoking bricks. Florida Boy Jay, did you see the video with Mad Dog talking about the Knicks? Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. I didn't catch it. I know Mad Dog comes on as a panelist on Wednesday.
I want to play it, man. Let me just think about, you know, how I can do it and not get a
maybe if you speed it up and we talk in between it.
I just want a second. Hold on a second. Blade, I got your email. Okay. Blade is saying, Star, you weren't crazy. Well, listen, I didn't know for certain, but I almost got suspended back in the days when I was talking about Adolf Hitler did not die in World War II. He died an old man. Thank you, Blade, for your donation. According to the New York Post, CIA files reveal the search for Adolf Hitler in South America 10 years after his suicide, alleged suicide, as Argentina prepares to release classified docs. You ever seen pictures of an old Adolf Hitler, Florida Boy Jay?
Yeah, I'm on that side of the internet. I'm definitely seeing a lot of, man, listen, dog.
He died an old man. He's living a playboy life.
Sorry. Not only that, you ever heard the audio translated back to English?
Yes. I read Mein Kampf. Well, I had somebody read it to me back in the days. All right, let me find this video. Guys, phone lines are still open. I'm taking your calls with regards to the witness, I'll say alleged witness, that Austin Metcalf and his brother ran down on Carmelo Anthony. Okay, where is Mad Dog? Since somehow we got off into this whole thing about Carmelo Anthony. I think it starts at the 3:42 mark. Hold on a second. Guys, there's a chance that I may have to delete the whole show here because of, ESPN. Okay, let me get this on the screen. Photo Boy J, pay attention. Pay attention and listen to Mad Dog break it down about why Carmelo Anthony is not a top 5 New York Knick. Everybody ready? Here we go.
Not this part.
Yes.
Interesting.
Everybody see Stephen A.
When I wanted to get out there, I found you. You gave me room for my toes so I could stay.
380, a 9mm, and a 5.56 caliber assault.
His ass ain't talking about shit. The dark downfall of Big U, LA's most dangerous crib. This nigga Trap Lord Ross, he quick them motherfucker. Ain't shit else popping. Alright, y'all. I am about to hop off of here. And go eat or something. But I want to appreciate everybody that watched this motherfucking stream. Thank you. Let's go ahead and hit the follow button, share the stream. Go on my YouTube, hit the like. Definitely watch this shit, subscribe, and I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll figure out what we finna do. We might do part 3. I think it's part 3. Part 3 of Resident Evil. Or we gonna lock in the studio. So whatever the vibes is gonna be, we gonna be vibing out, locked in. You know what I'm saying? We might do it early in the morning. So thanks everybody for watching. Salute to y'all. And thanks for everybody that followed. I'll tell you. All right. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.